The grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Grey Maniacs gather, 'tis I, the Grey Man, here once again to delight you with some comic books and some of my wisdom. Some of my wisdom. Oh my god. Did I really say that? No, I just have to settle for the comic books then. Let's start off with something I got in the mail. I think I know what it is. It's quite interesting actually because I accidentally didn't realise I'd already ordered this from somebody else. But luckily I was able to cancel the, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. Ooh, no bag and ball. Oh, just in a cardboard backed envelope. It's oh dear, not even sorted out the turned corner. But it cost me less than what I actually was paying for it from the other guy. I don't know if it's in better condition or not, or worse condition. But it's a nice old Hawkman. Got this Hawkman run and this Atom run that I'm trying to fill. It's going to be a long old process because there's a fair few of them, and they're not super expensive, but they certainly ain't super cheap, put it that way. So yeah, it's a nice little Hawkman. It's on its staples. It's got a little bit of spine damage. All of a sudden I see Hawk Girl as a cave woman and my caveman instincts are forcing me to battle her. I can't help myself. I must attack and overcome that caveman. World where evolution ran wild. Look at them. And there's a interesting looking public service announcement now. I must get back to doing my public service announcements and advert videos. Superboy says, "Don't give fire a place to start." That's gonna be a good one to do. Must get this Hawkman number 6 into a nice bag and board. That deserves a nice new bag and board. He hasn't got any bag and board at the moment. God blimey. Oh well, obviously someone not very much knowledgeable about comics who sold it. But yeah. Number 31. Back to the box 18, the Guardians of the Galaxies that I was going through. Could this be the end of the Guardians of the Galaxies? No, there's at least another 30 probably. Actually, I'm not too sure when this run ends. I know I haven't got the whole run by any means. And most of these are not read yet because I was waiting. This is one of the ones I'm waiting to get the full run before I try and read it. I'm hoping it's not going to. Hoping it happens in my lifetime. That's why I'm not allowed to die until I've read all my comics. That's what I say. So wherever death wants to claim me has to wait till I've finished all my comics, basically. And as long as I keep on buying comics, see what I did there? It can't have me until I've bought them and them all. Let's leave that on there. The stupid £1.50 price tag on it. Let's get that off. There you go. There we are. Don't know why I left it on there so long. Looks like Dormammu on the back. In the grip of Dormammu, featuring the Galactic Guardians. What's it? So you got Guardians of the Galaxy and you got Galactic Guardians, or are they both just two names for the same team? I don't know. Oh no, here they are. This is the Galactic Guardians. On this one, I just looked at a minute ago. So, because you demanded it, the explosive return of the Galactic Guardians. I believe that is Wonder Man, Simon Williams, who's been alive all this time. I believe that is. It just sprung into my head. And you got Fire Lord, that cosmic Ghost Rider looking guy. Well, it's the Ghost Rider of the year of the 31st century. And wasn't that one of the original Guardians of the I'm always forgetting his name. I don't know who the lizard lady or the guy with the emblem on his chest is. Anyway, to move on quickly, I've got to hurry up and go to Lisa's. Doctor Strange is dead. Can even the 31st century Sorcerer Supreme survive against the fatal fury of the dread Dormammu? That's the 31st century not Stephen Strange, but Sorcerer Supreme, some alien guy. Vance Astro meets the Beyonder. She was looking for her ancestor Wolverine. She found more than she bargained for. Rancor versus Doctor Doom. Yeah, Doctor Doom, I think, takes over like the skeleton, or he's got the skeleton of Wolverine as, I don't know, a robot that he's downloaded his intelligence into, I'm assuming. But it seems to have broken off one of his adamantium claws, and she's about to use it as a weapon against him. I hope she's got good healing powers though, because it looks like she might get stabbed muchly. You will all die versus Composite, the deadliest inhuman of all. Composite. He's got Medusa's hair. I can recognise that much. If Loki is here, can the mighty Thor be far behind? If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. He's got a hammer, look. A hammer in the evening, all over Midgard. The conquest of Asgard. That's number 42. The next one I've got is number 45. Will that come off easy? This little £2 price label. Come on, you can. There you go. Starhawk versus Starhawk. It wasn't Starhawk a double personality? Wasn't there two people inside the same body? And is that the two people split up? I think I remember that from the first series that I read a little while back. That I showed you the other day. Next up, we've got another jump. We go straight to number 50. Nice embossed kind of one that is. That's it. That's the last one I've got of that. I'm not sure when that run ends. 50 was the last one. That'd be handy. That's for me to try and collect. And then lastly in this box, I think, pretty much lastly, second from lastly, we've got my Speedball run that I completed and read through earlier this year. Not too bad. Kind of interesting enough story. Steve Ditko art, pretty cool character. They're kind of silly because he just bounces around and he can't really have much, doesn't really got much control over his bouncing. But a fun little character, I suppose. Pretty decent stuff. Probably quite late in Ditko's career. I was just reading an adventure comic and it had Starman in it, the Space Starman, and that was done by Ditko. I didn't realise until I read the letters page and went back and had a look. I'm not the greatest at recognising artists though. But when I looked at it, I was thinking, oh yeah, I can see what I should have spotted if I wasn't so stupid. Right. The Menace of the Bug-Eyed Voice. Bug-Eyed Voice? I can have a bug-eyed voice. I was just saying I read these earlier this year. I don't remember that story at all. And this is why comics are so good, because you can go back and read them again and again and again. Because either you don't remember, you forget the story and you can reread it and relearn it, or you enjoy it so much that when you go back to read it again, it's like a nostalgic kind of frisson of like enjoyment. It's like, oh yeah, I remember this story. Oh yeah, that's what happened. Oh yeah, I remember that bit now. Like you kind of remember, not completely remember it, if you know what I mean. Like I'm looking forward to reading my DC Comics Presents run. That's another one I want to finish. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about finishing. I do want to finish it, but when it comes to reading it, next time I've got a gap in my reading pile, I'm going to go for the World's Finest, because I'm never going to collect all the World's Finest. And every time I get a new one in, I can read it when it comes in, once I've read through what's in the box. And then I'm going to move on after that. If I haven't got any more new comics in a pile, I will move on with the the DC Comics Presents run, regardless of whether I finished it or not. Right, so that's the I think that's the full run. Yeah, that's the final issue. Only 10 issues. I was surprised. Must have been in a time when Marvel's, you know, was struggling a bit, maybe, because, you know, it used to be that a character like that would come in at least 50 issues before it, you know, give it at least a bit of a chance, but not even a year's worth of a chance. It's like, ooh, it's a bit, unless maybe they thought, oh, New Warriors, we're going to do New Warriors, you can go into them, and maybe just this book wasn't selling, who knows. Shame. Anyway, and the rest of this box is just 2 copies of Marvel Premiere. And I'm trying sort of, I've written them all down. I've got a few more that I put onto my to read pile. Because I went through this box actually, and I was like, oh, I should add these to my to read pile. Because I picked up a few new ones, and there was a few in this box that I hadn't read yet. And I was like, well, I'm not going to be able to get the whole run, because I'm pretty sure first Iron Fist is in there. So I was like, yeah. I'll just take these out and read them, and that way I can, when the comics come in, I'll read them as they come in before I put them away. But these are ones I've already read that are in there. So Dominic Fortune's first, well, I don't know if it's his first appearance. This is Marvel Premiere, so maybe it is his first appearance. Is that not what Premiere means? I would have thought so. But anyway, Dominic Fortune. This is a really weird story. I do remember talking about it before. It was a very strange one. I can't remember. Duggan, the second in command of Nick Fury's Howling Commandos and S.H.I.E.L.D., for some reason owned a circus, and there was some plot to take over the circus so that they could use the powers of the circus. Someone in the circus wanted to use their powers, but he could just approach them and said, hey, can you please help me with your powers? I'll give you some money. And instead of employing thugs and spending stupid amounts of money trying to buy the circus, force the circus out of business, or something stupid like that. It was like, well, that doesn't really, that's the stupidest story I've ever read. Well, no, probably not, because you know what comics are like. They do have some strong contenders for stupidest stories sometimes. Right, and this one is quite a good one. I'm quite pleased to have this one. It's the first appearance in Marvel American Comics of Doctor Who, the best Doctor Who, Tom Baker. Basically the only Doctor Who. All the other people are just imposters. They're just pretending to be Doctor Who. But you know, Tom Baker is Doctor Who, and the other people are just like, you know, they're just using the same name really. They just copied his name. But yeah, this Doctor Who is my Doctor. Basically, he was a Doctor Who I saw every single episode of his stories when it was live on, not live, but because you didn't get catch up on them days. So when it first aired on TV, on the BBC in the UK. The only episode I missed, if anyone was watching my blog the other day, and I told you about I got my finger run over by an ice skate when I was a little kid, I missed the 4th episode of the one with the plant monsters because I was in hospital getting stitches. It was only butterfly stitches, but having that stitch. So I missed Doctor Who that blinking week. I was well annoyed. Missed Doctor Who because of somebody running over my finger with an ice skate. I've never been ice skating again. I think I've watched that. I'm not even sure if I've seen that 4th episode, actually. I need to watch that. I need to do a viewing of me watching it. No, maybe not. Anyway, yeah, so I'm really thinking about getting that StreamYard, maybe paying for the monthly service, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it, because I just feel like I want to do more videos on there, more hangouts with people, because, you know, I'm trying to earn from my channel, and I just, you know, I could be chatting to someone now. I've got an idea for a new series around music, around vinyl, well, not necessarily vinyl, but just records, and it could be to anybody. It's just going to be like, I'm going to just chat with anyone out there who wants to chat, people from bands, people from the comic community, people from the horror community, whatever, and just say, show me 5 records that mean something to you and have a story for you behind them, and that'll be it. Be like half hour, talk about 5 minutes introduction, 5 minutes talking about each of the records, what they mean to you, because it could be like the first record that got, if it was me, I'll probably do a video of my top of my 5 memory records. And it could be like, oh yeah, I saw this band live at so and so. I met my girlfriend there. Something, you know, just something. You know, it hasn't even got to be like a necessarily interesting thing. It could be like, I love this record. This is my favourite record. Oh, this is the song that I listen to when I'm pissed off and it gets me happy. Or this is the song when I'm depressed. It cheers me up. That kind of, you know, something like that. And just like so I've got, yeah. just want to do that. I think it'd be quite fun as well. It'd be quite interesting. It'd be kind of like, it's like an interview, but like an autobiographical, but not, it's not an interview because it's like an interview in records, if you know what I mean. So it's and it could be about anybody. It hasn't got to be about famous or anyone famous or from a band. We'll get bands to do it as well. So that's what I'm thinking about doing anyway. So I can get anyone. I can talk to anyone about that. I can talk to Roger. Even though it's not music I'm not interested in. It's not my stock. It's not about me though. It's going to be about whoever I'm talking to. So I can get Metarog talking about his whatever. I can't remember what he says he listens to now. But anyone, young, old, if you've got like a passion for your music, I like Hialeah Comics. I can have a chat with him because I remember him talking about his music and what he likes. So I think that'd be quite cool. But it's like, do I want to pay for would it be an investment worth doing to pay for StreamYard so I can do like more regular kind of hangouts, interviews with people? So that's something I'm going to consider anyway. It's like £20 or $20 a month. It's $20 a month. Who knows? Maybe I'll get I don't know. Maybe it'll catch on. Maybe it'll be interesting. But then maybe I'll just be spending money that I haven't got. So yeah. We'll see. Let me know what people think about that idea, and would you be interested in hanging out of a chat to talk about your 5 like important albums for you? And I've actually should be starting it. I'm gonna do one anyway. Basically, I'm gonna do one with Simple Simon because we were talking about hanging out and he wanted to show his vinyl, and I said like sort of kind of half gave me the idea for it. I thought, why don't I do the thing where people show their 5 records that really mean a lot to them? And because fuck it, why not? So I'm going to do that with Simon, I think, on Tuesday. And also, maybe we'll do another stream on his channel where he just goes through all his vinyl. I'm not too sure what he wants to do. But yeah, I'm going to start it. I'm still trying to think of a good name. If you've got an idea of a name, it's not on the record, because that sounds so cheesy. It's been done a million times before. I don't know. Music memories? I don't know. But anyway, keep them peeled. I may be back with that soon. And I'm off to Lisa's. I should have moved my ass already, really. I'm out of here. Cheers for tuning in. And until next time, have a great, amazing day. Oh, who am I going to shout out today? I had an idea who I was going to shout out. I'm going to shout out Tapia again. I'm sure all you guys already subbed to him already. But go and give him a sub up. He's trying to get to 100 subs. So yeah, maybe you can shout him out as well. And actually tomorrow I'm going to do a shout out video in support of Alex Big Blue. Alex Big Blue started one. We want you to do a shout out basically. So I think it's 20 shout outs he wants you to do. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, a video to support his contest. It's kind of like a contest. I'm out of here. Until next time, may all your news be good news. Oh, start that again. Until next time, have a great, amazing day. I already said that bit already, but I feel I should have a format. Until next time, have a great, amazing day, and may all your news be good news.
Tapia, yeah, Tapia. Tapia's Unlimited Comics family and thing. Go and sub him up or I'll hit you in the ring. That doesn't make sense, but go and sub him up anyway, because I can't think of rhymes all the time. Sorry.